Faith and wisdom, they are a powerful combination. Faith makes the impossible possible, while the wisdom of God instructs you on what to do. So when you bring faith and wisdom together, you actually have a very powerful combination because you know what to do and you know what you are looking for. You see, most times when we have faith, it's hard for us to believe and ask God for wisdom. You see, faith stabilizes us. No, I mean, wisdom stabilizes your faith. If you don't have faith, then you can't have wisdom because the wisdom of God is obtainable by faith. And you need the wisdom of God to, to direct you. If you lack wisdom, ask God, and God will give you his wisdom. You know, Jesus has been made for us the wisdom and the power of God. So the faith of God gives you the power of God, and it also gives you the wisdom of God. So all you need to do is ask God, ask him for wisdom. And wisdom so that your faith can actually be stabilized. Wisdom is the stability of our time. Wisdom is the one that gives direction. So if your faith is actually shaky, what do? Ask God for wisdom. Continually ask for wisdom. You may not know what to do. You know, you get to a place when you are believing God for things that you begin to wonder, you get me, will this thing actually come? You don't even know what to do. So all you need to do at this particular stage when you don't know what to do is to obtain faith, to obtain wisdom. You see, if you add wisdom to your faith, what happens? Your faith gets stabilized. You know, it was shaky because of the circumstance of life, the vicissitude. You you find yourself wavering. Then all you need to do at that particular point is tell God, I don't know what to do. I don't really know how to go about this. But I know you have a wisdom, and I'm asking for this wisdom. Give me wisdom. And when you have the wisdom of God, you'll find out that it makes you stable. And it is important for every single one of us to obtain the favor of God. And to do that, always desire the wisdom of God. Always desire the wisdom of God. Ask God for his wisdom. Because when you have the wisdom, you have your faith is stronger. And a strong faith will say to this mountain, be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea. You get me? Because when your faith is wavering, the Bible says you receive nothing from God. And you want your faith to give you what you desire. So that is why you need faith at that particular point in time. I've had situations whereby I was actually looking for things from God, and then it was taking longer to come, and I was wondering, will this ever happen? You see, at that particular point, all I did was, Lord, give me wisdom. I don't know what to do, but I need your wisdom at this particular point in my life. And then when I asked, I believed I received the wisdom of God. And then I begin to act based on the wisdom of God. And you see, when the wisdom of God come to you, you won't actually know when it comes. You may think it's actually your thought, but then the wisdom come and you know exactly what to do. At that point, you experience a kind of calmness. You see, that particular calmness that you experience is what is stabilizing your faith. And then the wisdom of God, through it, you show principalities. You get me? The thing about faith and wisdom is this, is that you remain unshaken, you remain stabilized, you remain unmovable. So we need to always ask God, Lord, give me your wisdom. Give me your wisdom so that my faith will be stabilized. When your faith is tempted, Your faith will be tempted. There will always be a temptation on your faith. You you get to a point where you think that this faith thing doesn't work. At that particular point, you are out of your edge. You've reached a place where you need God. You get me? Because most times what we say we need faith is just what we desire. But when you get to that particular point that you feel that um, things are not really moving, your faith is not working, it is at that particular point you need to ask God. Ask Him for wisdom. And when He gives you wisdom, you'll find out that your faith will get stronger. So let's ask God for wisdom so that we can combine it with our faith.